What is up, guys? Today, we're going to be covering 5 players who are having a sneaky good start to this NBA season. Starting off with Killian Hayes, who is averaging 10.7 points, 4.8 assists, and 40% from the field, which are all except for assists career highs. He's also doing this he's putting up these 5 assists on only 1 turnover, and in the last 10, he's been putting up 5.1 assists on 0.7 turnovers. He started off the year really rough. His first 2 games were abysmal, but now he's locked in. He's looking like an absolute stud. He is one of the most underrated players in the league. People say he's bad. He's not. He's not bad. He's really good. He's still really young too. Um, he's quite literally only 22. Some NBA players come in at the age of 23, but he was drafted in the 2020 draft, and he's definitely going to be better. But right now, he is still looking elite. He's looking elite. He has one of his best rebounding seasons, and defensively, he's one of the better defensive players in the league. And he's 17th in assist to turnover ratio in the entire league as a role player. He's just that good. He has last year he was 2.3 turnovers. This year, only 0.9. His steals are 0.3, and his blocks are half a block. Or not 0.3, 1.3. And he has half a block a game. This is by far his best shooting splits. And he has his highest rebounding with 3.3 rebounds a game, which is really impressive for him. And this Detroit team, even though they've only notched 2 wins, they're looking really impressive. Each game is closer than the last, and I'm really expecting them to be maybe even a 30-win team this year. They just have so much talent. Star Thompson's looking elite. This team is really good. Next up is Tim Hardaway Jr. We all know the Dallas Mavericks are good, but they have Luka, they have Kyrie, and they have Derek Lively, and they're off to a 9-3 start. But their secret to how good this team actually is Tim Hardaway Jr. He's averaging 19, 4, and 2 on only around 30-ish minutes per game, 29 minutes or 28 minutes per game. Last year he was only averaging 14. Now he's averaging 19. This is his first year averaging over 17 points since 2019. He's also the player to average the most points in the entire league, less than 30 minutes per game. He's looked really good. He's averaging 40% from 3 on 9 attempts per game. He's just such a great scorer off the bench. They need people off the bench because Josh Green hasn't had that breakout year we're all expecting him to. He's darn close to being part of 50, 40, 90. And last year, he was 40% from the field, 39 from 3, and 77 from the free throw line. This year, he's 44, 40, and 90. He's just looking really good. He's the best, second best, third best scorer on this team. And that's saying a lot because this is a talented offensive team through and through. This is arguably one of his best years of his career because the years where he was averaging a ton of points in 2019 and 2018, he was very inefficient. 2019 being 39, 34, and 2018 being 42, 32. So this is the most efficient year of his career by far. He just dropped 30 the other night versus Washington. That's what's on the screen right now. And I think he's going to be a big reason why Dallas team is going to be a playoff threat this year. Next up is Duncan Robinson. Last year, Duncan Robinson was one of the worst contracts in the league, as he was being paid a huge amount of money and was not a contributing NBA player. Last year, he had fallen out of the rotation, as he only averaged 16 minutes per game and only averaged 6.4 points. He was on 37-32 shooting. 32% from 3 is horrible considering that he's supposed to be a 3-point shooter. That's supposed to be his thing. but this year he seems to have bounced back in a major way as he has managed to average 14 points, 40 on 46, 38, 39 shooting. And he's done this coming off the bench for most of it. And when he was a starter, the 3 games where he started, he's been a 20-point per game scorer, point blank. He's also been one of the best. Like, his volume on 3-point shot shooting is insane. He's made 3 threes a game, and he's has only 1 turnover compared to his 0.7 turnovers last year on half the minutes he has played this year. He has looked really good, and he's just super efficient this year. He's bouncing back. He's looking so much more confident on the floor. He's just looking so much better. Plus, the Heat are on a 7-game win streak. No matter what, never count out the Heat. They lose their best dudes. You count them out. They summon up some undrafted dude and they're a contender again. It's just a never-ending cycle. I don't know how they do it. And Duncan Robinson, he wasn't good last year. He was pretty okay in the playoffs, to be honest. He was a 9-point per game scorer pretty efficiently. In the playoffs last year, he was able to average 9 on 47, 44. So he was good. He was good in the playoffs. But in the regular season, he was not good. He's the reason why this team is, like, he's a good reason why this team is really good. Because Jimmy hasn't been playing as well because he's getting old. Bam's been elite. Tyler Hero's out now. So there's just so much to love about him. And I just really think he's going to be really good going into the next year. Next up is Lonnie Walker the fourth. He just is breaking out this year. He's averaging 16 points on 50% from the field as a guard, coming off the bench for Brooklyn. That's elite. On only 21 minutes per game? 50, 40, 43? He's looking like one of the biggest bright spots on this Brooklyn team, which there are plenty of, too. Like, Ben Simmons is elite. Cam Thomas is the best player in the league. Mikal Bridges is super good. Nick Claxton is back. What's not to love? It's just like, he's just so good. He's breaking out this year. And this is for a guy who's been in the league since 2019, which is wild. Who said he should be breaking out? Apparently he did, because apparently he's like that. Like, I didn't know he had that dog in him. He's looking really good. And I'm just really excited to see what he can do. His volume of 3-point shots is great. He's making 2.3 on 44 from the field. 51. That's wild. He's stealing the ball almost 1 time a game. He's elite. He's elite. This is his year. I'm really excited to see him go crazy on this excellent Brooklyn team. That might be a bit of a stretch, but love that guy. Next up is... What is up, guys? Next up is RJ Barrett, who is someone who has been pretty stagnant in his NBA career so far. He started off as he stayed around from the 14 to 20 point per game mark. His sophomore season was arguably his best. But this year, he's looked absolutely elite. He's averaging 23 points, 3 assists, 3 blocks would be wild, 3 rebounds. He has 40, 49, and 50 from 3. Last year he was literally 31 from 3. Literally 31 from 3. He's looking elite this year, and are a big reason why this Knicks team is even solid. He's not getting talked about much because this Knicks team is kind of trash because of Julius Randle being like dog poop at the game. He's not really playing well, but it's alright. It's alright. They still got him. They still got JB. Jalen Russell. He's looking really good. This is the most points he's averaged ever. So he's looking really solid. Even on less minutes too. He went from last year 34 minutes per game, 31 minutes per game. He's doing this all really, really good. Really good year for him. That'll be it. Thanks for guys for watching the video. If you want more videos like this, be sure to slide in a like. See you guys next time. Peace out and bye-bye.